Yeah, we're back with part two of the Stanley Parable. This is a fantastic game.
Now look closely, Stanley. See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example of poor level design.
Then he
Push
pushed the number
mistake.
4.
It's the kind of thing you'd pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental
stood on the
understanding of good and bad game design.
Still nothing.
But of course, you being you, you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it.
You win.
Here, I'm just going to make this easy on you.
You did it. I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Narration outtakes. Okay.
What do we do now?
Stanley,
I don't... Stanley, where are you right now? Where am I?
Finally,
I'm trying to figure out, but I can't... Stanley, who am I? Can you speak to me? Please talk. Have we done this before? Have we been in this room before? How many times have we done this? How many times have I said these exact words? Say something. Anything. Help me, Stanley. I don't know who I... What
all
are
his button pushing. Does that sound plausible to you?
Oh shit. Okay. Yep. That was too. That hit close to home. That hit close to home. Philosophical questions. That. Yeah. That was a thing. Yeah. You wouldn't think it, but this game gets absolutely intense with the philosophical questions and deconstruction of linear games, narration. Yeah, the story is brilliant. The story is absolutely brilliant. Even if you are just a casual gamer, the hell? Yeah, trailers. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one, released in May 2012. You know, after this part two, I will absolutely watch the trailer. I think I watched it like years back when it first came out, but dang. It features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is preparing a new version of the Stanley Parable. He's not wrong. That's pretty bad that we're seeing the behind the scenes of how the game was made. The game is now oh shit. Oh shit. Um, okay. For a long time, we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized this is what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. Okay, that's a creepy thought. That is an absolutely creepy thought. Every minute detail is defined in this game. So who's the lady? Kind of really want to know what that's all about. Okay, there's my room. Alright, Stanley's office. From left to right, the evolution of Stanley's office over time. The first was created in November 2011, second one in 2012, and the last one, February of 2013. It's definitely changed. Yeah, he went from file cabinets to one computer to 2 computers and back to one computer again. Must have been budget cuts. Game design mockup. This is the level that William, the level designer, set Davey, the writer, as a kind of audience piece. The strength of this level got William hired to design the full game. Though much of the environment has changed, the basic layout for the mockup is still in the game. You're not wrong. From from the time the elevator in the monitor room could go up and down with the freedom up and down, or freedom above and count down below. We abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down, and placed the two endings together instead. Interesting. Excuse me. That room creeps me the heck out. Okay, what happens if I go in this room? On. Off. What happens if I flip it off?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Wait,
Turn
why am I
off your
back here?
PlayStation. There's no
What?
other way to beat this game.
What the shit?
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, did you just say turn off my PlayStation? What if I was playing like a Nintendo Switch or Xbox, which you said play... Oh my gosh, what? Okay, what ending was that? Game, explain. What ending was that?
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Hey, something feels different. This feels different. Something feels different. Wait. Was that music playing before? Something's off. Something's very off. Like, the music's different and maybe the narrator's different. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. Mind control. Illusion of control.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Anybody else? Yeah?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with what to do. I'm sorry, I just had a kind of like a existential... a crisis? A freaking crisis! Hey, where's this go? Because the boss knows... That's what the boss says goes. If the boss suffer losses, then that's what the boss chose. Okay then.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
I'm doing this to screw with him. Sorry, after putting me in the metal crusher like GLaDOS.
2845.
How about eat shit?
For
Why?
good, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Narrator. Seemed like you had a little bit of sass for me not hearing the plot along. Hey, narrator. Seemed a little sassy there. What, did you get your pennies in a wad?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I mean, there was an escape, but I'm gonna go in the mind control facility this time because of the crusher. So what happens now? How's this?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I mean, I could always go back, but you know, the crushers. What's with the camera?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Ah, there's my number. Wow. That's kind of screwed up. And there's my empty office.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I mean, facts.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Or, I don't have to. I could just leave. Hey, narrator, do I have to do this? Well, I guess I followed your instructions, so I guess I got to. Hey, what the hell does that say?
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Am I getting paid for this, or are you just being an asswipe?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Or not. Okay, fine. I guess I'm going to the door.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Wait, we beat the game? Actually, we beat the game? Or is the game resetting? Get your first trophy. Wait, but it's in a time loop. Such a profound and beautiful ending. It was kind of... Yeah, I actually highly enjoyed... We'll call it the freedom ending, because that's what he said. And the narrator wasn't a total dick this time. He actually kind of appreciates Stanley getting his freedom. Hey, the music's happy, compared to what it was before.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. I think I just experienced 3 different endings. Or multitude of endings, and my jaw is still dropped.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now,
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
okay.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, I'm doing that.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Well, from here it's, left.
That's not right? Alright, fine.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
What the hell? This is different.
No, not the right.
Uh,
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left,
what?
right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Are you sure it's not left or right? I'm very...
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
Wait,
and
what?
This time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Wait, what? Did you just... What the hell? Did the narrator just have free will and he just restarted the game on his own? I didn't know he had that capability!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah. What?
When Stanley... Wait. What?
What?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change?
Oh my gosh.
Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
What the hell?
Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
I don't like this game. No, I think this game is fantastic. I don't like what he's implying. This shouldn't have happened. What happened? Okay. I'm just gonna go this way. Hey, narrator? You okay there? You okay? You did something different. Adventure?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
What? Narrator, what? Hey, narrator, why you keep restarting the game on your own? What are you doing to me? What's going on? I have this kind of, like, chill in my spine.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hey. What the shit? I think the narrator's gone mad with power again. Huh. My hands are sweating. And not in a good way. What the... Where's the doors?
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. I think that's hilarious writing. Wait. Coffee stain? That was different. I think the narrator's gone insane.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Narrator, what's going on?
No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
What the shit? The shit? What's going on?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all.
Me
Is this
either.
the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
What?
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
You shouldn't have the capability to restart. What? Stanley, a parable adventure line? Oh my gosh, the game is broken. Not game is broken. The game is broken because the narrator is screwing up the storyline. Oh, okay.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Crystal? Oh shit, he's gone insane. What happens if I go this way?
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Okay, I'll just follow the line. What happens if we go through the line?
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay, now if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Wait, what? What the?
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
What?
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Are you freaking kidding me? We stopped the music because of the fern? It's kind of catchy music.
Wait, what? We're back at the office?
What?
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Hey, I didn't create the line. You technically created the line. Oh.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
So, the narrator's lost his freaking mind. So where is this line going to take us?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Well, where's this direction going to take me? Why are you telling me to go here?
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Hey, I'm going in circles. Narrator.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
You're the one who created the lines. What the?
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Okay. Whoa, what the? The confusion ending.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
Yeah?
Whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination, so I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you
Whoa, what the? I'm afraid to step outside my bubble, my safety space, because we just experienced what the actual freak it just happened. Okay, I'm gonna take one step forward. What kind of mind freakery is there now?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, blood playthrough or not, you seem to be the conductor of the Stanley Parable. Oh shit. New content? I mean, I'm gonna open it.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
We're about to find out? What happened? Hey, narrator? What's going on?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
It's a small world. I was trying to say, it's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all, and everything is screwed.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Or everything could go to shit. There's that.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Why are you so enthusiastic about this?
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if... Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Spoken like a true fan. I'm a fan of the Stanley Parable. What the hell? Just, the jump
All right.
circle.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
What? Oh. What happens if we jump through? Are you freaking kidding me? Are we doing some Mario shit? Mind you, I like Super Mario Brothers, but still. Well, at least I'm probably working on my cardio. So what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Oh. That's it? Intriguing.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
I feel like the developer is just screwing with us intentionally.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Huh. Okay. I don't think that his lines... Was there pre-requirements to unlock the new ending? Good question. So, that was the Stanley Parable. It's absolute... No. Doc's assessment, like, the game's great. No. This game is a masterpiece. It's a absolutely... It's a testament of innovative video game design. I highly recommend it. Oh yes, there will be more Stanley Parable come up in the future. I want to show my wife. I want to show family and friends. I want to show, well, obviously you audience, the Stanley Parable. I can highly recommend. I only played just an hour and a half, and I unlocked 3 endings: the Freedom ending, the Confusion ending, that one was trippy, and the Insanity ending. Oh, and Please Die ending. Yeah, so 4 freaking endings in the span of under 2 hours. And you know what? I would do it freaking again. I am going to comb almost every ending for the Stanley Parable. This is it's such a breath of fresh air in the most innovative and jubilant way. I use the actual, yeah, it's wonderful. I highly recommend it. These guys know what they're doing, and whatever game. Wait, oh my gosh, they are doing a new game. Well, wait, are they? Now I gotta check. I have to check. I want to absolutely see if these guys are making new games. If they are, bravo, yes, I hope you guys are. Wonderstop. He's, okay, he's doing Wonderstop, but I just want to see if Crows is just Davey and another guy. No, this is worth yeah, I don't care. Wait. Oh my gosh. Am I the narrator? Well, except for without a Veladar. But I don't know, he kind of flips flops all the time. But when you think about it, am I basically the narrator? I mean, think about it. When I talk to you guys in commentary and kind of I don't address you guys by name, and I kind of spend the time prattling on about the video game industry, am I actually talking to the audience, or am I talking to pretty much imaginary people? Oh no, I'm going insane. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, when you really think about it, I mean, are we really kind of like doing YouTube? Is there like control that we're controlling the content, or are we basically exhibiting the illusion of control whenever we are making these YouTube videos? Maybe the audience is not real. Maybe, no, I'm not gonna try. Okay, I know you guys are very much real. But sorry, I played the mind freakery of a game, so of course I'm questioning reality. Well, not, but still. That's... oh man. All I'm gonna say. I just want to play indie games like this. I do. Oh, okay. Wait. Okay, so the Stanley Parable, the Ultra Deluxe, is kind of like the Stanley Parable 2. So this is kind of like, this is a one-off game, but it is absolutely like a sequel. Or this is like the complete edition. So Davey and his friend, but in terms of like Davey's like next game, if we really think about it, yeah, it's basically Wonder Stop. It is Wonder Stop, and there was a Stanley Parable demo. Mind you. Oh my gosh, there was. Wonder Stop is his next game, and it's got me intrigued too. And it's coming in 2025. And considering that Davey kinda... Oh my gosh. Alright, so yeah, it's being developed by Ivy Rowe, published by Annapurna Interactive. But it's written and directed by this guy. Oh yeah, And it was co-founded, Ivy Rowe is for the people responsible, or this person, it's an individual responsible for Gone Home and Tacoma fame. Which is freaking fantastic. But you're putting an all-star cast of developers who know what the hell they're doing, and gonna combine that all in a game, in a whirlwind of ideas. Oh man, yeah, that's all I'm gonna leave you with. Sorry if I sounded pretty weird probably in the last few minutes, but I just literally played a confusion ending. A freedom ending. I played through a multitude of endings. And my choice and what I'm used to in games was completely shattered. Deconstruction. Fitting term for this. Oh man. So okay, you can leave a like, comment, or subscribe. I don't know how I can convince my wife to play this. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely leave a like, comment, or subscribe. What do you guys think about the Stanley Parable? Whoever's played this on PlayStation Plus Essential, if you're playing it, you'll know how bonkers this goes. That's all I'm going to leave you with. So have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time zone you're in. And I will see you in the next clip. Yeah, I'm going to say have a good one, everybody, but I'm sorry, I had to decompress of how awesome this game was. Have a good one, everybody. Yep. I'm okay. Yeah, okay. I'll see you guys later. Oh my gosh.